There's a quote about America incorrectly attributed to Winston Churchill that goes like this: "You can always count on America to do the right thing after every other option has been exhausted." I've been thinking about that quote, that assessment of us lately. What can and should be expected of America? Expectations are high when you're the most powerful country on earth. Expectations are high when you refer to yourself as a shining city on a hill, when you refer to yourself as exceptional, the last best hope for humankind, history's greatest experiment in self-governance. Yes, expectations of America are high. If we're truly self-governed, we should set our own expectations. The people set the expectations, and our elected officials carry out what we decide. So what do we stand for? What do we want to be known for? How much injustice will we bear witness to? We've already borne witness to a country invading a neighboring country without just cause. We've borne witness to the killing of women and children, to escape routes being bombed, to dictators saying you're free to leave Ukraine, but only if you come to Russia. We've borne witness to near brushes with nuclear disaster. We've seen all of that and more. And our response has been to impose sanctions, to stop buying oil and gas from one brutal dictator, only to buy oil and gas from other brutal dictators. We've talked about seizing the yachts of Russian billionaires. We've talked tough about international norms and Russia being ostracized from the world community. We've imposed banking and commerce and finance sanctions. That's what we've done. And then there's the list of things we say we will not do. We will not send troops. We will not impose a no-fly zone. We are tepid at best about other countries using us as a conduit to send fighter planes. Through it all, we've been told we can't risk escalation. We can't engage in acts of war. We can't trigger a broader conflict. And it's good to avoid war. It's not good when the other side believes you will do anything to avoid war. Surely there is some line Russia can cross that would generate American outrage and action. Surely there is some point at which America will say, you have committed an act of war, an act we will no longer ignore. Surely there is some point at which Russia will exhaust the patience of the American people. Russia bombed a maternity ward. Russia attacked a children's hospital. Let that sink in. Attacking children and expectant mothers. And this is the moment I'm supposed to advise you. These images are disturbing, a warning, so we can turn the other way and avoid the carnage and avoid the depravity. We can avert our eyes so we can continue to impose sanctions and deliver stern lectures and give world outrage time to work. If you think the images are hard to look at, try living or dying through them. So the old quote says America will do the right thing when every other option has been exhausted. Does attacking a children's hospital get our attention? Do images of expectant mothers being carried on gurneys out of bombed buildings capture our attention? We're told we must avoid certain things because it might lead to an escalation. How much more escalated can things get than the bombing of sick children and pregnant women? Have the options been exhausted yet? Has your patience run out yet? Has your willingness to de-escalate been depleted? We're told we must avoid acts of war. If the targeting of sick children and pregnant women is not an act of war, then tell me what is. What will it take for this country to respond to Russia's own acts of war?